I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you home. I get unstable, I get unstable. Remember the first time I met you, the way that it had made me feel. But later something changed between us, and now I don't know where we meet. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I better who's in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you home. I get unstable, I get unstable. I get unstable. I get unstable. I push you back, I hold you close. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you home. I get unstable, I get unstable. Push you back, hold you close. Start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you home. I get unstable, I get unstable. I get unstable. I get unstable. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable.
Hey, pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be.
What a great song. Good morning, everybody.
I just wanna dance.
Good afternoon, good evening, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But good morning. How we doing? Hope we're doing well.
And now you know, now you know it. I don't think you're here to stay.
God.
No, I don't think you're here to stay.
Etta, it's too early, Etta. Give me 5 minutes, Etta. Please, God. Etta. No, I can't. I need to wake up. I need some time. Good morning, everyone. How we doing today? Happy Tuesday. Or I guess Monday night. I think we're good on stuff, actually. Have you had your coffee yet? I didn't even make coffee this morning, or I guess when I woke up. I just made tea, and it wasn't even like caffeinated. It's just, it's actually a throat coat tea, because my voice has been fucking losing it the last couple days on stream. I'm back to having to have throat coat tea so I can make it through 4 hours before before my fucking voice cracks out. But I don't know. What's up, dudes? Good morning. How we doing today? Oh man. All right, let's get on with it. Good morning. Good morning. If you guys missed yesterday, it was a lot of the same shit as the day before. It was a lot of fucking paperwork. We're pretty much. Someone in chat made the comment Undersergeant, and I laughed. Undersergeant, I think, is a very fitting name for Flop right now. Crazy time. Fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna skip this song. I like this song. It's just too much right now. Gio, thank you for the 69 bits. I appreciate it. I almost wasn't gonna go live today. I'm gonna be honest. I almost took the day off. I'm gonna warn you guys. I have a motor supervisor meeting at like 3 p.m. EST tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna have to end relatively early, but I'm not gonna lie, I also kind of want to chill tonight. So we're gonna go. I want to go, but I'm gonna shorten it a little bit today, probably. We'll see. So between today and tomorrow, we will see. I'll be live for a good bit today, but not as long as I normally would be. Oh my god, what is going on the PD today? Jesus Christ, so many people. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope we're doing good. If you missed yesterday, Flop got dealt with a bad hand and had to bring it up with command and had to do a bunch of stuff, and we wrote a big old fucking monologue for everybody, which was something. Jesus, I know there's only like 20 cops on duty, but it feels like there's a lot more. There's so much going on right now. Oh my god, it's fucking crazy. All right, let's figure out what the fuck we're doing. I don't know what we're doing yet, but let's figure it out. Oh god, what the fuck is on my mouse pad? Oh, never mind. What else happened yesterday? I don't even remember. You know what's really fucked up is we've been doing so much on Flop recently. I don't even really like remember what we left off on. I know we shit talked Edbert. I remember shit talking Edbert for a little bit. And then you know, I don't know. Let's catch up. Let's forget what the fuck we're doing. Let's call Edda back. Let's just start off the day with calling Edda, and then go from there. Edda, please. Edda. 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 God damn it, Edda. Oh fuck, I didn't read the text. No, god damn it. Dear God. We're never leaving this police department. I'm never leaving this police department. I'm never, ever leaving this police department. This is just, we live here now. Where should we make Flop's home? Let's determine this one. Hold on. Yeah, hi Jenny. I saw that you added in 87,000 fucking emotes again. I'm trying to I'm writing down all the buzzwords on all these emotes and taking note of them so that I know exactly what's going on with the lore for Flop and how the community's treating Flop right now. I'm painting a picture. Ranger Station's home now. It's not though. When was the last time Flop stood around the Ranger Station for 7.5, 8 hours? Run to the hills, man. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe we go to the hills because I'm not attaching to whatever the fuck is going on radio right now. I'm not one to attach to what the fuck. Oh, this is the trash locker. I'm like, what is going on in here? Anything in here for me? No, some bad garlic bread and any spikes that are still good, bro. These are new. Okay. Yeah, sure. Flop strikes again. I kind of don't want to fuck around with what's going on radio because I don't like attaching to things as soon as I get on duty. Number one and number two, it's a lot less of a headache. I don't want people to think that I'm like just hopping on duty to join whatever the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? Gotta keep up with the lore. We're gonna run out of emote slots. There's gotta be an end to 7 TV, right? Right? I got it. God fucking damn it. Hello.
I figure you would call me just as I stepped away.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, are you okay, honey? What's the matter?
Oh,
What's the matter?
man.
What's the matter?
I spent 8 hours in my 10-hour shift 2 days ago inside the PD, and I spent 7 hours of my 9 hours on duty in the PD yesterday. And I have a weird feeling today I'm going to spend the next 12 hours of my 10-hour shift either on the phone doing paperwork or yelling at other people. Again.
Oh.
Everything's
well,
fine. Everything's okay. It's fine.
With mine, it's just
okay. Fuck. Sorry. How can I help you?
No,
What's going
it's
on?
okay. I mean, important things sometimes require a lot of, of the pain in the ass work. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I need to know who in the detective unit is specializing in financials.
Financials?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I know Casterman, but he's not around often.
Yeah. Oh, that is a good question. I could ask somebody for you and get an answer for you, and go from there. Is there a specific time that you need somebody, or just anyone?
It's going to be a conversation that the mayor is going to have with them, preferably tomorrow, if at all possible, because we want to get started on this like ASAP. Okay, so I need you to be so tight-lipped about this, Flop.
All right, what's going on? What happened?
Should I tell you?
Well,
can you be tight-lipped about this?
I've had to be tight-lipped about a lot of shit the last 2 days. There's people that are probably going to lose their job after the shit I had to go through the last 2 days.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, okay. So only because like right now I'm having to walk a very fine line of diplomacy and cooperation, and I'm struggling. Okay. But it's in regards to our business grants. I got a call that a conversation was overheard where people are abusing their grants. They're not using them for what they say that they're going to. Now, this is something that Aegis is supposed to specialize in. But as you know, Brian and Bass are Aegis for PD. Now, you know that I do not like Brian or trust him at all. However, I also know that I have to maintain a very cautious, wary alliance with him because of the position that he holds.
I get that. I mean, listen, I'm part of the MCU. This is the detective unit. Me and Brian are on. You know, I don't necessarily, you know, would call Brian in my top 5 favorite cops to run into list, but you know, he's my boss at the end of the day, and I keep a very mutual respect with him, because if I didn't, and I wasn't able to look past my differences, I honestly, the same thing I would tell anyone in this PD: if people can't work with each other, then this isn't the spot for them. You know what I mean? This isn't where we should be. You shouldn't be a cop if you can't work with people. So I get I get you in that regard.
Okay. So now now this part you can't utter to anybody. Sexton does not trust Bass or Brian at all. And that's why he wants to go just specifically to the detectives that are focusing on financials instead of going to Brian.
This is going to be rough. Okay. I'm gonna let you know now that whoever I bring this to, I will let them know. We sort of in the detective unit stay relatively informed about everyone else's cases.
Right. Now I know at some point they will have to be brought in.
Okay.
But I don't, like I said, it's a very weird line that I'm having to walk, because like Sexton just does not want to work with Bass or Brian at all. But I know that they're going to find out anyways, because I mean, they're literally in charge of the detective unit and they're going to see everything. So
give me a quick sit rep as to, I guess, what's going on. And what I'm going to do is I'll keep that in mind so I can go to the right people. Yeah. I may have one detective who may be interested in looking into this.
Okay. So basically, we are going to start going through grants that we have approved for businesses, probably like in the first 2 weeks of our office. And we want to start combing through their financials, because they did give consent to even be approved when they submitted the proposal for us to go through their records. So we already have consent to go through them.
Really?
Just to make sure that they are using the money for what they are supposed to be using it for. So that's literally all
Roy's
we
on duty.
need.
We're not leaving
help.
the PD.
Because I'll tell you right now, I am not good at spreadsheets, but I am willing to put in the work to comb through it once they've been put to the spreadsheets. So, but yeah, so we need detectives that we can trust to help us go through this stuff.
Okay.
And Sexton will want to talk to them probably as early as tomorrow. Because I just got off the phone with him. But he's so adamant, and I guess it's stemming from back when he was a cop. You know, but like I said, it's a very wary, tentative alliance sort of thing between them. But I'm being practical. Whereas, yes, I have personal issues with Brian, I also realize that he is the head of the detective unit, and I'm going to have to, and especially with him being as like head of the detective or the PD liaison, you know, him and Bass with Aegis, that, you know, it's going to have to be a thing that's going to come out to the light, you know, eventually. That's why I don't know why Sexton is being so stubborn about this.
He probably wants to know what's going on with the money. I mean, if there's something going on with the money, right, and there's a fault in financials, he doesn't want his system in his office being abused, essentially, right, for a monetary gain for someone else.
But why doesn't he want Aegis? Because that's literally their purpose, is to regulate this kind of thing, that businesses and storefronts are doing as they should. So, like, why he because I was like, well, I can call Brian since I know you don't get along with him, because I mean, like I said, Brian and I are civil to one another. And he's like, no, I don't trust Brian. And I'm like, okay, well, does he think that they're going to somehow sweep it under the rug or keep us in the dark? I think that actually might be it, is that he doesn't want the mayor's office being kept in the dark. So
I'm gonna talk to.
would it be a conversation that I can be included in?
Yes, because this is more or less you're looking for MCU assistance on something you guys already have consent about. So this isn't
Yeah.
about this actually doesn't fall in line and is about a detective investigation happening. This is more or less
Right.
you guys conducting an investigation that you already have consent to do. So
Yes. I just need discretion.
yeah.
I need discretion because people are going to start panicking and shuffling money if they even catch wind of this.
Yeah.
And so it is imperative that nobody say a word until we've already gone through their records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it has to be so careful.
I wonder if I'm gonna make a couple phone calls. I'm gonna make a couple phone calls.
Okay.
I think I have a couple officers in mind who might be good for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I may not be, but
That's perfectly fine. I know that you deal with other things, and plus, like you just said, you have your hands full. So
very right now. Yeah. Let me make a few phone calls. I'm gonna shoot over a few emails and see what I could do real quick.
okay.
In
All I
mind-
ask is that we not be kept in the dark. So
You will not be. What will seem like being kept in the dark is maybe finding somebody who was willing to want to go through with this.
yeah.
But I'm going to work diligently to try and get you somebody. I think Pond would be a good pick.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and talk with her and see what I can do. And if not, I have like one or two other people in mind who I think would be really valuable assets for this. So.
Okay, perfect. Now, what can I do for you, sweetheart?
There's really not much. Everything that I'm
Are you
dealing with.
hungry?
Oh God, no! I have so much food still.
You have so much food. Okay,
yeah,
good.
which is good. I
All right.
appreciate it.
All right. So we're hydrating and we're eating.
Oh,
okay.
hydrating is about to turn into something that has a bite every time I take a sip. I am losing it in this fucking PD. This PD.
Yeah.
I'm losing my hair, Etta.
Yeah, I had a similar conversation with Barrick last night. So it's you know, when you're a victim of your own success, you know, like your dad. Well, dads, I should say.
Well, I just
they both do it.
I just apologized to Matt yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I said, Matt, I'm sorry. He said, no, it's okay. He didn't even know what I was saying sorry about. I said, no, I'm sorry for ever giving you shit about not answering your phone, not checking your texts, not responding to me, not replying to me, not having the time of day to have a quick conversation with me, not riding with me.
Because you get it now.
I said, because I fucking get it. This shit is killing me. So,
yeah.
you know,
Okay.
I'm good right now. I need to actually, someone just got on duty that I haven't seen in a long time, who I do actually have to talk to, because this cadet may be no longer a cadet after this conversation. I hope.
Oh dear.
That he is, but I gotta have a word with Roy.
Oh, Roy, tell him that I said hi.
I will. I'll keep you in the loop, and I promise I won't leave you guys in the dust. All right.
All right, I appreciate that. And if you need anything, you let me know, okay?
Sounds good, Etta. I appreciate it.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Let's go find Roy. Roy's are gonna be our. What the fuck? It's not Roy, is it? No. I was gonna say Roy looks different. Where is Roy?
Out there.
Thank you. Okay.
Hey, Flop.
Hey.
Are you? Yeah, good to talk to you. By the way, can you give me a minute? I'm talking to the doctors about something.
No, that's fine. Could you give me a call back after? I actually have a not a complaint, something I need to pass along to you when you get a chance.
Sure. I heard about it, so.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. I will talk to you soon.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye bye. Of course you heard about it. A fucking course. A fucking course. Take me to the hills, please. Take me to the hills, lay me down to rest, and just let me fucking... let me go do license checks. Keep me away from people until Roy needs me, please. Hi, chat. How we doing today? Hope we're doing well. I got very close to not getting on stream today. I woke up and, you know... could I show a clip? Yeah, go for it. The last few days have been... I cannot recall if I've ever been this, like, actually busy. Which I can't complain about, because, damn, dude, shift 3 has been kind of in a little bit of a lull, but it picked up. Okay. What is this? Oh God. Was this them in France? Are we safe? This is what a bunch of gamers sound like, by the way, in case anyone was curious. They're just on note, you know. Just perfect. Just, oh God. Dear God. That's great. Oh fuck. You know what I hope happens now? I hope my VOD gets muted after that. Just so that I can turn around and say that Ray was the reason why I got striked. They're definitely hitting notes. Yeah, I don't know what notes they're hitting, but they're hitting notes. New outro songs? Ooh, I should use that as my new outro song. Every time I end stream, I'm just gonna play that clip. I don't even want to get on radio. I'm scared.
About 4,000. Pushing north. Not gonna be able to pursue.
Alright, my radio went out. How far north are we?
We're about above the Bonner Hills now.
We did that clip again? God.
Sandy.
905 stage at the dam.
They said westbound now.
What is happening on radio? This is the same call as before.
They said west.
Jesus.
West above the Bonner Hills.
Okay.
And hold it as long as possible.
All right, to the hills. I'm kind of in a little bit of a weird spot. I really wanna go to TwitchCon, not Vegas.
Turn more west.
If I go this year, it's only gonna be for a couple days. I'm not gonna stay for very long.
Now pushing east. Just crossing right above me now, pushing east.
I don't think I want to stay in Vegas for more than like 3 days.
Right above me, I can see him.
Fuck. God damn it. Fucking car. Why is this car Such a paper mache
I think it's
fucking
abandoned. I think
cardboard
they
box on
it's
wheels.
abandoned. It's either abandoned or they cut the engine, so they're just.
It's still showing on
Straight down.
ATC, so there's still a pilot in there.
Where's it at?
It's showing over Del Perro Freeway.
Over Del Perro.
Del Perro and Elgin was the last update.
I just heard an explosion.
Just disappeared. It just disappeared from ATC. It
Yeah,
has gone down.
that said it exploded. They parachuted somewhere. We need to look for parachuters around the city.
Falling out of the sky right now.
All right.
Kelly's ATC offline.
Nothing in the hills. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll do TwitchCon for maybe a couple days this year. I don't know. At this point, I need a spot to sleep, but nothing's gonna be available at this point. I have time, but I haven't planned TwitchCon this year at all. Last year I was able to plan it because it was easier to plan. This year the planning is just not it, man. I don't know.
Code 6ing around Little Seoul. I didn't see anything. Now I'm looking at the Little North.
Nah, I don't need to hit anyone up. It's just a matter of finding my way to. I don't need help to get to Vegas.
The airport,
There's options to get to Vegas. I'm not worried about that. It's just a matter of hoping that I could actually find a spot at this point. Because why in God's name Twitch decided the time that they did, but it's the same weekend as the When We Were Young Fest, and holy crap, Vegas is going to be a shit show this year. Hotels in Vegas are cheapish. Yeah, we gotta do the subathon right now. Just so everyone's aware, I'm thinking sometime next week we're gonna start the subathon. The reason why I haven't yet is because I have a friend coming in Wednesday. So I'm taking Wednesday night off and I'm taking Thursday night off. And I didn't want to start the subathon this week and then take 2 days off within my first day just to fucking see my friend. You know what I mean? So I'm delaying it, and then we'll get on track with that. There's always a floor to sleep on. I have legitimately slept on some interesting fucking floors in my time. I'm not too concerned about that. If I gotta sleep on a floor, I gotta sleep on a floor. That's not gonna bother me. I'll figure it out. Somebody will take my cash. What's up, Ash? How you doing? Hope we're doing well. What's up? What's up? Nothing in the hills. Anyone fishing? Fishers? Any fishers? No. Nice. Nice. Oh boy. Chat, you're ready. Hey, what's up, Roy?
Hey, boss. You want to talk now?
Yeah, yeah.
Or fun?
We can talk in person. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in the hospital, but I'm about to get to my car now. I can meet you now.
Okay. I'm coming down Great Ocean South right now by like Route 68.
You want to meet by Ranger Bush or up north or MRPD?
Whatever's easiest for you. I can either meet you on the roof at MRPD or Beaver Bush.
Let's go Beaver Bush. I like the look of that area.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Sweet.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you there. Bye-bye. I'm gonna fucking scream. Any more locals want to just attempt to murder me, please? Oh, chat. I did my laundry today. So my schedule today was that I ended stream because I was really cooked. And I woke up really early. like 1:30, 2 o'clock early. And I didn't know what to do. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I did my laundry today, which was a quick, easy just thing to do. Doing pretty well. Had work today. The first 2 hours were a hot mess. I had a crying 2-year-old
running around.
that no one could calm down. Yeah, that's always a good time.
Raid warrant for the bag of meth.
I just realized we're supposed to go to the ranger station.
Copy. Bison has a pretty good look on him. So is me. I'll put a statement in.
Hey, if we're walking those properties, and he's 77 doing a little soul with me right now, and walk down his garage.
$350.
We need a couple more.
Oh god, drift. Okay, let's go do more cop shit. More, no, I'm sorry, not cop shit. Like not command shit. You know, at the shift 3 meeting, it didn't occur to me until that meeting that Flop is one of like 3 seniors in shift 3. I should say active seniors in shift 3. All right. Yo, what's up, A-Kane? How we doing? I'm not feeling my music today. I'm just not feeling it. I can't find a song. Nothing that I want to listen to. All right. All right, time to switch to smooth jazz. I don't have any jazz playlists though that I could play on stream. Oh man, what's going on?
Hey, Flop, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute.
I know I haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing really good. I've been really busy with PD the last like 3 days, but overall I've been doing good. Oh yeah. But yeah. What about you? How you been?
You know, I haven't been around in a while. You know, I had a flu for like 2 or 3 weeks. You know,
oh Jesus!
The worst flu of my life. But
really,
you know, yeah. It's no matter what I could do, I was always shivering or sweating bullets. It was awful.
Yeah, I remember one a couple of years ago. I had one Christmas where I was just laying in bed and I felt like shit. I'm like, man, this is a really bad cold. And then it occurred to me, after I finally went to the doctors, that I had the flu, and for like it was probably like a 14-day, give or take. So it was probably like a 2-week period where I was just laying in bed, and there was no such thing as like a night of sleep. It was either I was wide awake shivering or I was wide awake sweating. There was no in the middle.
Yeah, you know, like usually when you go to bed, you usually feel like, I don't know about you, but I usually feel pretty rested when I wake up. Well, every time I woke up, I just felt more shit.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
Yeah. Well, the problem is because you go to bed and then you're waking up 4, 5, 6, 700 times throughout the night. And by the time you quote unquote wake up in the morning, you just feel like you had your shit kicked in, essentially. So.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But, what's going on this river thing? I kind of got like a slight debrief from Stubbs.
Okay. I didn't know if Stubble passed it along to anyone. I did not reach out to Stubble. I want to be clear. That was Bundy. And Bundy said he was going to reach out to Stubble. I said that's fine, but him and I kind of tag teamed the idea of breaking it down with everybody. So essentially, the whole rundown, to the best of my knowledge, based on what I understand, I was there at the end, but my immediate question was why did it get to this point? So essentially, from what I understand, River was at MRPD clocked in, and Dundee had a warrant that he needed processed. So he said, okay. So he brought Dundee down to, I guess, the cells, or was in the process of it. And Ramona had just gotten on duty. Like, she had just walked through the door, and River was like, hey, I need help. So River asked for help, which I commend him for, right? He brought Dundee down and put him into a cell. And at some point through this, Strange, Avery Strange was also there, I guess, at some point. But essentially, River did not remove Dundee's possessions. And, you know, instead of bringing him to the cells, he proceeded to go into the drunk tank and lock the door behind him, which then proceeded, you know, Dundee to kick the shit out of him. 13 Alpha goes off, and either right before the 13 Alpha goes off or during this, I guess, Avery Strange decided that he was going to go in next. And instead of stepping foot into the octagon properly, like waiting for units and stuff, he just went in with a taser, tried to tase him, locked the door behind him, tried to cuff him. He broke cuffs, laid out Strange. And I'm probably missing a third officer somewhere in the mix. But to conclude, Scully had walked in and shot Dundee in the head because at that point, Dundee had a gun and was shooting people. So he managed to get a firearm off of one of the cops and a bunch of equipment. Yeah. And so me and Bundy pulled like 3 officers aside, and we were like, okay, what the fuck happened? Why did this happen? And what happened was essentially River came forward, and he was very honest. And I like River. I'm a very big fan of getting to know River. I think he's going to make a great officer. But he stepped forward and he said, listen, Bundy, I'm going to be honest with you. This all was on my own volition to get to the point that it did. I want to formally apologize. I was an idiot, and where I messed up was that I didn't have him come to the cell door. I went in, essentially. So he admitted that he was wrong in going in. Though the point I made is that when we were asking everyone questions about who stepped into the octagon next with Dundee, Strange came in. He was very confidently, you know, he was like, I was next. And, you know, essentially what Strange said was that, you know, yeah, I probably could have held the lethal on him and waited for units and backup. But, you know, it was cooler to tase him and go in and try and fight Dundee. And he was like, that wasn't the workout I thought was going to happen. So I think the reason it continued after River was because Strange, I think, got a little brave for himself. And I think where this whole thing went wrong was what I brought up with other people was that it's from what it sounded like, River asked for help from a cop that was just around MRPD, which tells me he was on duty without an FTO. And he must have, you know, heard the thing about the warrant apprehension, you know, and afterwards admitted that he's never actually processed somebody. So he probably shouldn't have been the one to do it. And he probably shouldn't have even been on duty, is kind of what I took away from it. If he was waiting for an FTO, that's one thing. I didn't ask him that. That might be a good question to ask River if you happen to see him before I do. But the main consensus that I guess I came out to and concluded with was that Ramona was upset, and she came to me afterwards and said that, you know, she was worried that she was going to look at repercussions, even though she was incredibly confused as to what even happened and what went on. She really didn't understand what happened.
Was she in the room at all during this?
That's what I don't remember. I want to say that she at one point either stepped away or at some point, I don't recall. She might have been the third officer that I can't recall. Oh no, I'm sorry. There was a third officer there. Let me get the name real quick. Did you get the email that was passed forward to you?
I didn't get any email.
I
think I found out about it when Stub. Oh wait, did someone email me?
It was River, Strange, and Snowman, who is a PBSO officer. She was beat up as well. She was the third officer that I guess went in after the fact, but I don't know where Ramona was exactly. I told her to add a statement into the report, and I got to recall which report that was because I didn't note it down, but it was one with Dundee being arrested. So I don't know where Ramona was exactly. Do I think she should have been there? Sure, if she was willing to say yes. You know, I get it. I would also understand that you see a yellow vest and they're asking for help. You know, you kind of would feel bad to say no to them. But I guess where I came through with this was that I don't know Ramona's place in this whole thing. It was very confusing. I was not there for any of it. I only showed up for the cleanup and pulling everyone aside and saying, what the fuck? I'm going to read you what Bundy emailed Stubble. The short version is River was arresting Erwin Dundee and forgot to seize his possessions, entered the cell, and Dundee beat his teeth in. Stranger then entered the cell, and Erwin also beat his teeth in. Snowman then, and this will be shocking, entered the cell and got her teeth kicked in. Erwin then grabbed a gun and fired at the dispatcher who was in the room once and continued beating officers before he was shot down by Scully. They filtered in like lemmings one by one and gave a suspect across to 3 guns on their unconscious cells, basically. So the general consensus was that this was really poor from everybody. And I made sure to explain to people that if someone is in a room now with an officer down where they have access to a lethal weapon, your job is very simple. You either get a bunch of units, hold a lethal on Dundee, say face the wall, you get a bunch of people to go in and apprehend him, and if he tries to do anything, you keep one person out with lethal, or if he tries to reach for someone's pockets, you shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty simple to understand that, you know, this is how this goes. So everyone was at fault here.
Yeah, 100%. I think there's a couple concerns, multiple actually. First one is, I think when you were touched upon it, like what? First off, he is not even a cop. He is a quote unquote PD ride along awaiting academy. I spoke to him. It's like, hey, I like him too. You know, he seems to know what he's doing. But after what I've heard today, I don't know anymore. He was bravado, but I'm gonna try to schedule a shift with someone, see where you're at, and then maybe look at solo for you kind of thing, because it sounds like he has a ton of experience. But the fact that he didn't see someone's stuff is, I don't know, maybe he lied to me. So he shouldn't be. First off, he shouldn't be signing on duty in the first place.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he was trying to be eager beaver and help, which I get. He's hungry. 2, Ramona was like the first point of contact, but then she just completely disappears. So I don't understand what happened. With her,
she is
on
duty.
Disappeared.
Yeah, she is on duty. It might be worth a talk with her.
Yeah,
but
I'll probably chat with her. I also have another thing about her, that she possibly violated HIPAA and tried the big dick to doctor. So she's quite the person right now. And then so I think I'm just talking rhetorically.
Yeah.
Where the hell is she? Like, during the interaction where he asked for help, and she said, "Yeah, give me a second, let me re-gear or whatever." What happened to her during that phase where River went into the cells for her to cuff him? The alpha went off, and then she says, "What the fuck happened?" That's like she's lying, right? Obviously, more context for her.
Yeah, she was mad. She was mad with me. She pulled me aside personally after the shift 3 meeting and talked to me, and she was frustrated. And pretty much said that she's frustrated that she got pulled to be the one to help. And I told her, I said, with all due, River was actually in the right to ask for help if he didn't understand what he was supposed to do, right? But at the same time, I also felt for her because it wasn't, I don't want to say it wasn't her responsibility. The fact that she said she would kind of made it her responsibility. And I'm not sure where she actually lines up with the whole thing.
Yeah,
but
obviously a conversation needs to be had. But it sounds like she didn't even want to help and just fucked off, kind of thing, and then got mad that something happened.
Which is possible. I really didn't take the time to speak with Ramona. I super brief. I just told her that this will most likely get passed up, and I said that not to be worried and to just be open to the conversation when someone comes to talk to you, essentially.
Yeah.
So,
and then the Avery exchange just seems incompetence. Brielle seems incompetent, but based off of this interaction, there just seems like it's incompetence, and that Scully was the most competent person there.
Yeah.
all around bad look for the PBSO.
Mhm.
And well, BCSO in general. This is all around one. We're all a team, right? Especially if you see a new guy, asking for help. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Help him.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like, should he have been on duty wandering the PD? No. Should he have taken and done the warrant? No. But did he take the proper steps after? Sure. Did somebody openly try and, did he ask for help? Yes. Did that person help? Don't know. Did River mess up? Yes, he messed up. But so did Strange and Snowman. And it was enough of an issue that it led to him being able to acquire a firearm and shoot at a dispatcher.
Yeah, it's just how did Strange get into this equation is my thing, right? And then just letting it happen, and then
I don't know. So when I say I don't know if he was there or not, so I don't know if River had gotten beaten down and a 13 Alpha went off, and then responded and just entered into the ring, or if Strange was there, saw River get beaten up, and still entered the ring.
Yeah.
All I know is that I like Strange. He's a funny guy. I'd like to think that Strange is a good officer. I'd like to say that he's doing good police work. But when I question him and when Bundy questioned him about this, Strange very happily and excitedly said, "Oh yeah, that was me." And he was so excited to go in and try and box Dundee. And unfortunately,
there's like a time and a place.
Yeah, it's a time and a place. And I don't know, giving Dundee the accessibility to a fucking gun was not the time and place.
Yeah. He seemed competent, but then, obviously after you earn full officer, I guess he just turned into bozo or just stopped caring, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody.
Based on what that sounds like.
Everybody needs to be reminded. Listen, I'm an idiot. I'm a bozo, but at the same time, the new turnover leaf with the UPD was to kind of lock it in. The jokes aside, that announcement, the bolo about shaping up or shipping out, right? We need people.
Yeah.
We need people to know. Before it was about reading a room. Now it's about reading a room, but reading the room twice before you do something, right? Kind of just understand your situation before we start letting loose. And I don't think that not even a cadet, I guess, is what I'm learning. Having this individual bring somebody in who we all know you could be blind, right? In fact, I'll make it even easier. You could be deaf and not hear the name Erwin Dundee, but when you see Dundee, you know who you're dealing with, right? So at that point, jokes should have gone out the window. Now you know who you're walking in a room with. It's time to lock it in, essentially. And it sounds like no one was locked in, and the problem persisted with 3 officers making the same mistake in a row. And thank God for Scully, but it definitely was an ugly look from, I think, every angle. I think getting context on where Ramona was is going to be good. I know she was upset when she came to me, and I told her, I said she shouldn't have as much to worry about as River. And I told her that, there was a lot that went wrong from a lot of angles from a lot of people. I said the best I can say is just make sure that you are ready for a conversation. Let me find the report. There's a report, and myself and Bundy told everybody to... Yeah, I got it. It's going to be 86791.
Gotcha. What's a B? Is that a new thing?
A B?
Yeah. There's a B3 Jeanette Styles, the dispatcher.
Oh, I don't know what the B is, actually.
And then another follow-up question. Why was a dispatcher down there,
We are doing dispatcher, ride-alongs now?
Okay.
Yeah, and that's been approved, and that's, given the green light. So, yeah. So the report is going to be 86791. He got a lot. But there are actually, here we go. You know what? Ramona's statement states, Ramona Celeste literally just got on duty, not even ready to start her shift. Then Alexander River approached her asking for help because Erwin Dundee was punching Petey Toe Mike Zavala? Celeste assisted River in apprehending Dundee. Okay, so I didn't even realize. I was informed that this was a warrant. Okay. So, assisted River in apprehending Dundee. According to Dundee, he wanted to turn himself in for the warrant. Okay, there was a warrant then. Sorry. He was taken into the cells by River with the assistance of Avery Strange and Brielle Snowman. Celeste went in to assist Jeffrey Bundy on a chase. Then suddenly Scully down calls for immediate backup, stating that there's a shooting in the cells and Dundee has beaten down Alexander River, Avery Strange, and Brielle Snowman. Scully was able to gun down Dundee right after he robbed Avery Strange. Celeste arrives on scene, unsure of what's going on. She places Dundee in cuffs. Dundee and the rest of the officers, except for Strange, who seems to feel okay after getting beaten down, was sent to SMH by EMS. Afterwards, Dundee was sent back to MRPD to jail for processing. So it sounds like, I don't know where Ramona comes into this. It's weird that she was asked for help, and then she attached to a chase with Bundy.
Yeah, and then she was the one to create the port too. Then you can get mad. So she didn't do anything wrong per se, but it's just the look of it is not being a team player, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely not a team player look. I understand, like, she just got on duty. The issue is that I think a lot of people in the PD need to know, like, hey, if you're not up to do this, hey, listen, River, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna get you somebody to help you real quick. Just bear with me. I'm gonna make a phone call, right?
Yeah, like just basic customer service stuff.
Yeah, it's like just wrap it up and keep it simple. Just if you can't, you can't, but still get him the help that he needs, even if you don't understand. If I guess if River was, you know, I don't know. But it sounds like she stepped forward to help and then went off for something else. So I just realized, I don't know if Strange and Snowman were helping River then.
Yeah, it looks like, you know, they're the ones that came in and helped escort her, but then he was the one that. So if they assisted him, then why didn't they seize the stuff? You know?
Yeah.
Unless he said, "I got this," which is also another problem.
I'll read you this statement if you want, real quick.
Hey,
Go for
Avery.
it. Oh.
You mind heading to Beaver Bush real quick? I have a question regarding the Dundee. It's a follow up.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're not leaving here anytime soon, baby.
Sorry,
Let's go, chat. Sorry. So this is actually good timing for Strange, because his statement states Strange responded to a call for backup in regards to Dundee beating down a PD Toe. Strange arrived. The scene was code 4, but help was needed in the cells. Strange assisted some with the processing, but it was identified that Dundee's possessions had been left on him. An officer went into the cell to attempt to handcuff Dundee and started getting hit. Strange tased Dundee and entered the cells to cuff him. Dundee broke cuffs and then beat down Avery Strange. So it does sound like that he was in the cells, watched River get beat, and decided instead of waiting, just went in and did the same thing.
Yeah, and then there's another question is like, what is Brielle doing? You know, and that's where her statement is needed. I just tagged her.
Yeah,
she has shown in the past to be, you know, both the situation seems like it was just, you know, it seems like they were a little tomfoolery and they try to play a little bit, but then, you know, when someone gets beat down, it's not time to play. You know, it's just like,
yo, Tofu, what's up, dude?
What is Brielle doing?
I don't know.
That all around, man.
It's just not a good look from any angle.
Yeah.
This definitely could have been avoided.
I just had the worst deja or the biggest deja vu. Like I had this conversation before with you.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
When? I don't remember.
I feel like sometimes I dream and I just remember certain conversations, and what you just said like 10 seconds ago. It just gave me deja vu.
Oh God. Well,
This is bad.
I'll say this much: I've been
I'm a prophet.
doing so much